Israel's war on Gaza has galvanized support for Palestinians around the globe, all across Europe, from Sweden to Germany and in Spain. Millions around the world mobilized in solidarity with the Palestinians trying to survive the brutal Israeli attacks. The protest included many Jewish people in London.
I say, in this case, the actions of the Israeli government are not in my name. I feel really strongly about this. There are Jews, many Jews, who say not in my name.
Even in New York, where there are more Jews than in Israel, some pro-Palestinian demonstrators glued themselves to the street in front of millions, interrupting the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Thousands of children who are being bombed and buried under rubble. We have nothing to celebrate.
This unprecedented amount of support in the streets is an illustration of how outraged millions of people, when they see Palestinian children being killed at this scale of almost 6,000 of them have been killed, and the destruction in the Gaza Strip, and people are outraged of what is really happening, and their main theme is ceasefire and ceasefire now.
And back in the Israeli capital, it wasn't hard to find the drumbeat for peace and an end to the war.
Our government doesn't want a hostage deal. They want to keep fighting and make it so it's like they hope that the hostages would be released through the army to show like a victory and to make it a military solution, but that's not going to happen.
So far, the U.S. has refused to allow a permanent ceasefire to be part of any resolution coming out of the UN Security Council, and many Arab envoys here at the UN believe it's just buying time for Israel to destroy more of the Palestinian homeland.
The Israelis will have had a very good idea of the sort of pushback they were going to face, and they have gone out of their way, I think, to delegitimize criticism from the UN, whether it's from the Secretary General, from the General Assembly, or even in the Security Council.
The UN's annual International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian People is meant to focus global attention on the question of Palestine. But this year, the question is even more urgent and asks, what will the future of the Palestinian people look like after the guns are silenced? Frank Ucciardo, TRT World, the United Nations.